Scream again, bitch. Scream again. Say some more shit. I'm not even gonna unmute you the whole episode. I'm just gonna let you scream. Scream some more dumb stuff. All right, for the audio viewers, everybody got to all the visual listeners got to see Vincent scream something. What it was, we'll never know. What it will mean, one of the true great cinematic mysteries.
So true.
Welcome everybody into another episode of the Grub. Of course, I'm your host with the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. I'm joined by the beast with the least, Owen Domination 7 Dom, the hoe named Joe, Booty Boy Booty, Notice, the Throatus, the Baldus, Z. Vincent Guthrie. Vincent, how are you doing?
Rosebud.
So there you go. Now people get to know that is what Vincent shouted.
You told them.
Thank God we solved the problem. Welcome everybody in. We're, of course, continuing our Grub Buds month of health this week. Man, I was about to say this month. We are continuing this month and this week. Welcome everybody in. We are doing meal preps. Meal preps. We all, well, not all of us. Set it on the full floor. I'd rather you.
I was going to do floor, and I was like, that seems disrespectful.
No. Disrespectful is fucking destroying
not
it.
Sit it on that much
inevitably knock it an inch onto the floor. Sorry, Vincent was moving the water filter.
It was in frame. It needs to not be in frame.
Yes, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Oh no, they're going to miss out on your shoulder. All right. That being said, we are doing meal prep this week. We are starting. I cooked a breakfast item. Joe cooked a lunch item, and Owen cooked a dinner item. We have all
Did
three.
You guys seriously plan around me? You guys.
We have all three phases of the meals cooked. Technically, your and Joe's are technically either one of those could have been lunch or dinner.
Swappable.
But because Joe did frozen vegetable medley, I'm calling that a lunch because that is classic lunch, man.
Joe, is that what you did?
I saw the crinkle cut carrots. That's how you fucking know it's a frozen vegetable medley. I know Joe ain't fucking slicing no crinkle cut carrots.
What, you think wasn't in there, like...
Yeah, on your mandolin, yeah. Just knife
Joe,
skills.
I
Knife
assume
skills.
they'd have a chopper that's in the shape of a
No, it's just
A
me.
medley,
No,
as
it's
you
just
will.
me up there with a wire saw going...
wire saw. Joe's in there with surgical instruments cutting carrots.
Yeah, you know how they skinned that grape?
You mean did
Holy
surgery,
holy
Joe?
shit, they did surgery on a grape?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
did surgery
Whoa.
on a carrot. I had to
God
amputate
damn.
that carrot multiple times.
You ever think about that? That's one of those things, again, that I feel whenever I hear something like that and I go, they did surgery on a grape, and remembering that was a meme, I'm like, could you imagine if I had useful information in my brain instead of they did surgery on a grape?
Listen,
remembering
dude,
that meme
I
to
think
just say
about
it
that all the
randomly
time.
sometimes.
I think about all the things that I learned in college that I have no fucking clue are anymore. But I know that Tiktaalik was the first fish to climb out of the sea. Shout
was
out
it?
evolution. Tiktaalik.
Oh, we
T-
don't believe in evolution on this podcast.
Okay.
We are an anti-evolution.
Okay, well stop talking to me.
We are wishing the stupid fucking fish stayed in the ocean.
Nice Kansas City Republicans hat, Truman.
Wait, no. Was it? Does it say Kansas City Republic?
It says Kansas City Republican.
Okay, yeah.
That makes you a Kansas City Republican, true.
Aren't we all?
Oh, no!
Welcome into the Kansas City Republicans podcast.
According to some people, yes, Truman. According to some people, you might be a Republican.
According to the world stage, yes, we are all probably technically Republicans. Does not matter. Welcome everybody in. Welcome everybody in to Grub Buds. I don't know what we're talking about, but we are doing meal prep. So
We're talking about the lame stream media, Truman.
I cooked breakfast. You're going to get us another COVID warning on our podcast.
Oh no! I realized why they put the COVID warning on there. I was thinking about it. It's because I was talking about the COVID guidelines that my mom had told me that are specific to Kansas.
Interesting.
So those COVID guidelines were not the COVID guidelines around the globe because COVID guidelines are state specific.
It was also really weird you kept talking about vaccination inefficacy and like how it doesn't work. That also probably had something to do with it.
Oh, no, I wonder why
you know me, big anti-vaccine guy.
I wonder why we got flagged.
Damn, dude, Moderna was trending on Twitter today. I clicked on it, fell down the rabbit hole. I'm like, God, you guys are motherfuckers so stupid. Just watching this fucking misinformation spread. I can't do it. I'm like, can you imagine what people who don't get on the internet see? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Welcome everybody in to Grub Buds.
Great open here.
The third start to this.
Rosebud.
We're going to start with breakfast. I cooked breakfast. I cooked something that I know Owen hates because Owen always shows up late. So,
You motherfucker.
just kidding. I really didn't cook something I know he'd purposely dislike, but instead I cooked egg white bites. Have you ever tried egg whites?
I'm actually fine with egg whites, I think.
There you go. Okay, gentlemen.
I'm
So
going to have to try it anyway, so...
So do we have 3 different ones here?
we do have 3 different ones here. I did kind of pog it up for you guys, if you will. I don't know, man. That was a bad...
Hog me, daddy.
All right.
Please never again.
So, okay, you need to decide right now. Are you eating meat, yes or no?
Yes. So generally how I work with my vegetarianism is I don't want to support the industry, but like if I show up at someone's house, they've already made food and they forgot I was vegetarian and like meat already exists. The money's already been spent. It is what it is. It's not like they made extra food for me. This food already exists, so I'm cool with eating meat today.
To quote the late, great Weezer, your mom fed me meatloaf even though I don't eat meat. But I dug you so much I took one for the team. Is that...
That is exactly what I said.
Okay.
And he's also starving, but
I'm also very hungry today.
I am also so hungry. If you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. Thank you. Sorry, I had to finish the Weezer one. All right. So, gentlemen, on here we do have 3 different egg white bite types. We started off with what I call the crunchy variety. We have a crispy bacon and green pepper egg white. What?
What's wrong with this picture, guys?
Oh, sorry. We all grabbed ourselves forks at about 7 p.m.
What? You guys not grab me
when we
a
were
fork?
having a little snack before.
We did have a little snack.
Okay. So I'll call this first one the crispy one. I have green pepper and bacon. I think it will be an interesting combo.
It looked like green beans.
It is green peppers, in fact. I can confirm I did make them. On the next one, we have truly just the healthy one. I was going to call this the vegetarian, the Vincent, if you will.
Aw,
It is
Dad.
just, but I know that
notice
you hate
the veggies.
Yeah, but the issue is that he hates tomatoes.
I do hate tomato.
It is spinach and tomato purely, egg whites. And then I have what might be interesting. And honestly, I was like, oh, I'll make 2 very specific vegetarian ones for Vincent. And then when we were in the pool today, he told me that he does not love mushrooms per se. So the final one is actually a sautéed mushroom and Gouda cheese egg white bite. I will say that egg white and mushroom have 105 calories to them. Oh, sorry, just 100 calories. Sorry. No, wait. You know what? I have it written down. I'm not even going to look at it. We're going to call it 105 just to be safe.
More spreading fake news, wow.
Yes, the vegetarian ones have 45 calories per.
Which Brussels sprouts is.
And the last one is 75 calories per. So the bacon, the crispy one, if you will.
Fantastic.
Let's start on this end just because it's convenient for me.
We just want to start cutting them in half.
Yeah, we're just gonna cut all these in half, I assume.
You know, I feel like the fun way to have done these tomato and spinach ones, add some basil in there. Little tomato basil action.
Would have been nice, a caprese.
Yeah, caprese egg bites.
A little caprese egg bite.
Yep. Oh. So, I will say, really the only recipe it gave was for tomato and spinach. So the other 2 are total freestyles by me.
Damn.
So.
He is a bit of a free baller.
Which one shall we devour first?
Let's start with the crispy. Again, just the kind of the method that we went in it. I don't know why you were leaving them over there. So we'll kind of just rate them as a whole. I don't want you guys to have to rate each one of these separate. But all right. Sorry, we're starting with the bacon and
The crispy.
Yep. Best part is you can just kind of use your hands on these. I did have 2 of these for breakfast this morning, and it got me through to lunch. So a nice little 200 calorie snack for breakfast. I think that's one of my issues. Is a lot of time I get tempted to stop and get like a quick trip, like a slice of breakfast pizza or something. And that's, I mean, a slice of breakfast pizza and a soda is like,
Hella calories?
yeah, that's like
What are you laughing about?
600 to 700 calories.
Guess what my breakfast was?
Did you stop it?
I stopped at a quick trip
Damn,
and I
we-
got a slice of breakfast pizza and a soda.
Damn, bro, what's crazy? We probably stopped at the same quick trip, dude.
Which one?
The one on Shining Mission Parkway?
Oh, no. You,
Oh, you go up 71.
You do not know how I go to work.
No, I don't.
I stopped at the one at 435 and 87th.
Oh, I really don't know how you go to work. Fair enough. All right. That being said, I'm going to save one bite here for the ranking. So we'll kind of get your what's your initial thoughts? I want to hear from the egg hater himself.
Dude, I'm not big on eggs. These are fine. I don't know. I still don't like eggs.
Even just the whites? You said you didn't mind egg whites.
Hey,
Well,
home dog Vincent, you want to pass it over
I found
here
out it's the
when you're
same
done?
flavor that I don't like.
You found out what?
Yeah, I still don't like eggs. This is fine though. I'm sure if you like eggs, these would be amazing. but I do not like eggs.
I don't know if they're amazing.
More salt
I
and
think they're
pepper.
fine. Yeah, I honestly did forget to do salt and pepper.
The mushroom is the best.
I realized it as I had them as I put them on the oven rack, and I was like, I'm not taking them out.
I will say my only thing is I don't know exactly how the calories work.
Hmm.
Gotta have the yolk in there.
No, the yolk is the bad part.
The yolk is the calorie heavy part.
Yes.
It's literally good fats.
Yes.
It's literally just chicken DNA, so kind of yes.
Do you not know how eggs work?
The yolk is what the chicken.
The yolk is what the chick eats. The white is the chick. Yes. Because they grow completely, and then right before they hatch, they eat the yolk, and it gives them enough calories to survive
Am I
for 3
tripping
days.
ball sack?
Don't say you don't like eggs when Vincent is in the same room. Vincent, are you a certified egg lover?
I don't know. Am I, Joshville?
You guys can help yourself to these. I
Oh
don't
no,
like
it's because you're bald.
Damn.
Mr. Eggman.
Damn.
Got him. Also, what's up, Simon?
Yeah, what up, gang?
That is the Simon of fucking Evan Gao subathon fame.
Would you call him truly a scholar?
I would.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm a fucking idiot. I should know that.
What? That?
That I'm- that I'm 100% correct?
told you?
Yeah, I was just making sure. I was like, am I fucking tripping mega ball sack?
I raised chickens.
I hate being friends with y'all, man.
I raised Dickens.
All right. Are you
Alright,
guys ready?
moving on.
You guys ready to get into some... Yeah, wait a minute.
Well, no, we're
You
not
guys can eat
getting
these
weird
if you
news
want. I
yet.
just do not like
You
it.
raised my Dickens.
We're not getting into weird news yet.
Yeah.
Why?
Why would we... No. What?
Literally, why wouldn't we get into weird news, Joe?
We're not done.
I know. It's weird news while we eat. It's what we always do. How do you...
Have you been on the show?
I have.
This...
Figured you'd wait another like couple of seconds. Walk us through the other flavors.
Oh, I guess we just kept on eating. Was that
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay. Well, the other two flavors are... well, I already told you all the flavors, technically.
I assume
It's a little repetitive to tell you.
I assume they're around the same caloric intake.
No, they're not. I already told you the caloric intake. Also, how did y'all... were you here? Did you listen to
Yeah,
this?
fucking the crispy had about 100.
Yeah.
The veggie had about 45. And I did not remember what the...
You mixed it up. The mushroom and the Gouda had about 100. The spinach and tomato had 45, and then the crispy had 75.
Okay.
Because bacon is less calories than cheese.
Did not want that noise.
That was an interesting noise for sure.
That was a Joe noise for sure. If you were about to do it.
Sorry, what's that?
A real treat for all of our audio viewers. Oh wow, all these guys are... They're feeling like
That is
celebrities because you're mentioning them. That's nice.
All these proud Brits can eat all my eggs.
Depends how much
I won't
bacon
be
and how much
stealing
cheese.
any eggs from y'all.
We got compliments on the Sideways chat? Yes. And there was talk about how much bacon and how much cheese, which is fair. All of it in moderation. But I guess there's more cheese than bacon here. I don't know.
Welcome to Health Month, everybody.
Yeah.
Eggs are healthy
I was
for
saying,
you.
these are
I guess by weight,
These are
bacon's
fairly
probably worse, technically.
Yeah, eggs are pretty
'Cause
healthy
bacon's
for
fairly
you,
light.
but the thing about eggs is that like you don't think they're that much calories. So if you eat like 6 eggs, it's just like an ass load of calories. You got to be careful.
Yeah, it's like 90 calories per egg when you have the yellow in there. When you don't, it's like none.
right. You got to be
Me
careful.
looking at Joe in the eyes.
You got to
Well,
be careful.
but if
with
you go
eggs.
by the Weight Watchers scale, eggs are an absolute 0.
Eggs are 0.
They're not
bad.
They're not a
for you.
positive. They're not a negative.
Right.
They are.
yeah, because there's a lot of healthy fats in there, but it's still eating a lot of fat if you eat a bunch of
There was
eggs.
also a study done by a
fat.
K-State professor that
Yes.
proved that truly you can, if you just stick to caloric intake,
Truly's.
you will be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you eat fast food, but
No,
you
no,
stick
no.
to your 2,000
All
calories.
Yes.
he ate was Twinkies, and
Yeah, it
still
was
like
like
worked out
Oreos
and lost
and
weight.
Twinkies,
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
Sick.
He's still
So
just
while-
maintained his normal caloric
while there are
intake.
many ways to go about things, Weight Watchers is interesting because I think Weight Watchers does help you regulate some things, but there are some cheater things that you're like, wait, how does that count? And it just
It's like a protein smoothie.
I don't
or
love the
something,
way
yeah.
Weight Watchers does stuff.
Well, I
Give me
love-
that.
I think the point of Weight
well, no,
Watchers
no, no,
and like
you don't
those
need it, never mind.
those food programs that are designed to help you eat food, it's really designed to help you stick to a schedule and make healthier choices.
Right.
And so, like, you know, you're eating a quote Weight Watchers brownie, which is really just either
actual
a
serving.
low sugar brownie or just a serving of what a brownie would be.
Yeah, it's-
Instead of what all of us would normally cut for ourselves.
Well, I mean,
Are you
a big
chatting
difference if
to
I was
answer the
having
real question?
breakfast recently and the person across from me had an actual serving of cereal.
Yes.
A half cup of cereal in a half cup of milk.
Yes.
And then there was my overflowing bowl.
Yeah, but that's the real way to do it. So
Yes, but that's the whole point of Weight Watchers. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily to get you eating different things, just
It's more portion control.
containing.
So also
Yeah,
the true answer is that cereal is just not good for you.
No,
It's so hard to.
Cheerios.
It's just
You might as well.
even then it's still. Have you ever? If you eat them, you'll get hungry in like an hour. It's
Same thing with Nutella. It's basically just eating a candy bar. Remember when Nutella first came out? People were like, "It's healthy for you," and then they were
Oh,
like,
boy.
"No."
No.
This sweet chocolate peanut butter? Oh no!
Was it one of the Stranger
He's getting
Things?
nut in my butter.
One of the Stranger Things kids came out with like a Nutella substitute. The Schnapp kid came out with one. So
Interesting.
Joe, do you want these?
speaking
I'll
of
take 'em.
There you go, Chief. All yours. Oh,
speaking of coming out, let's do weird news. Let's start off with this one, guys. Again, if you want to see the Dolly Mini early every single week, twitter.com/disasteropen. If you want
Why is
to
it
pull up on this Dolly Mini,
Why is it so good at drawing that bear? That just
I got
looks
this.
like a snapshot.
do you?
Yeah.
All right. So they're looking at a photo. Let me describe it for the audio viewers. We have it's really just a bear, I would say, inside.
in a car.
You know that giant toy bear that everyone sees at Costco, and everyone's like, either your little sister or your girlfriend's like, "Get that for me,"
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And then you specifically don't do that.
Well, I mean, I got it from my little sister because I love her,
Oh.
and then
That's
she
great adorable.
has had it for a long time.
Oh yeah, I saw it at your house when we went and watched the fights that one.
Yeah, it's fucking huge, dude. It's
Is it
like
the one?
it's way bigger than you think it is.
All right. That being said, damn, when the fuck did all the hot sauce go away? I don't know when I used all this.
Truman's
hot sauce.
now noticing that his Cholula is quite low.
Well, I brought the other
like
bottle into
Cholula.
work, and it's looking like I'm gonna have to bring it back, which sucks because I like to have hot sauce at work.
Orale, wait, I'm
Okay,
on the top of
take
Tio
this one to
bottle.
work.
Simon, you would be correct. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Simon did post it. I said, considering how poor cereal is, I think breakfast being the best meal of the day is the scamiest food marketing going. Yes, it doesn't not matter when you eat your calories.
Well, I mean,
It just helps
You
you
are
start
incorrect.
a little early.
Right, it helps you start processing things.
Breakfast food
Breakfast is awesome.
best, but the cereal is not
Eating
the
breakfast
best
is important. Breakfast food that they market to us is not exactly
Vincent,
what's for you.
a Dolly Mini guess.
Yes. So, this is what you put in was that the script of Ted 3 has leaked.
That's a great guess. Owen?
Giant teddy bear causes car crash in Texas highway.
I would like to change my answer after Jim House.
Joe?
Oh, I was going much darker with mine. Teddy bear is the only thing left intact after car crash.
Interesting.
Close. Woman saved in car crash after airbags didn't deploy, but she had a giant teddy bear to protect her instead.
Giant teddy bear saves girl.
Great answer. All right, here we go. You have 4 options here. A. Man blames fender bender on child's teddy bear. B. Car found upside down on freeway. Only thing found is teddy bear.
Aliens?
C. Car thief found hiding in teddy bear to avoid police. Or D. Man blames choking on teddy bear arm as reason for fender bender.
Boy, what?
Yeah, I'm actually going with 4 immediately.
I want that to be true.
That's
so
the
bad.
answer. That's it.
Okay, Owen's going man blames choking on teddy bear arm as
Yep.
reason for fender bender.
Locking it in.
Vincent?
1 and 4 are kind of the same answer. I don't want to take Joe's thunder. I'll go C.
You'll go C?
Yeah.
I will be sticking to my guns and going B. However, I think Owen might have it, given that there's a random teddy bear arm in the driver's seat.
Simon Scholar, again the scholar himself, also had mentioned that got to be 4. Why else would there be a floating arm? It's a great question all around, guys. Why is there a floating arm?
I'm still sticking to my guns and saying that was the
Why would there be a floating arm? And the answer is, you're really not going to get an answer. It is because a car thief was found hiding in a teddy bear to avoid police.
What's the floating arm?
That's right. Joe was kind of correct here. He did have the right kind of thing where we... Oh, thank God. All right. Every day I click on it. Well, no, I'm pretty sure I nailed it. I was like, it's under the thing. It's under the question. It's under the question. I still get worried I'm not doing it right. But
Why you type in PO there for me?
we've done it before. It's fine. Why would I do that on my phone, on my computer?
True.
There you go.
Hey, you know. Yeah, so we've all seen the TikToks, we've all seen the Twitter things of the somebody dancing in a bear or something ridiculous. And here it is again. Once
Very
again.
peculiar place.
Shut up. Shut
No,
up.
it says that on the article.
Oh, does it? All right. Well, I forgive you then. Sorry. Where in UK? My guess is
Fair.
Leeds or Liverpool. God damn it! I know Vincent's chat's in here. Let's see.
I'm going with Manchester, actually.
It
Just
is
where it says near Manchester.
Where does it say that?
Literally second pair.
last month near Manchester. I honestly was like, damn, Fox News. It's just gonna say United Kingdom.
Man U fans, Man U fans in the mud. Man U
American
fans in the mud.
So to all of our British viewers, is Manchester like the Florida of the UK?
No,
No.
no. The south is definitely the Florida of the UK.
Oh, okay.
Manchester is like the. I'd say, well, 'cause London is like New York. I'd say Manchester is definitely the California of the UK.
What's like the south of the UK?
What's the Florida of the UK?
the south of the
We
UK?
literally
just talked about this.
Yeah.
Rochdale. That's kind of close to Liverpool. Interesting. Oh, did he say Rochdale?
Well, he said that earlier.
Like Dallas, that makes sense, yeah.
Manchester.
Rochdale,
to me is
right
like
there.
Dallas. That's fair.
Search for Dobson at a home in Rochdale.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough.
So he
Damn it.
he fleed?
Damn it, I missed this weird news article. Sorry, as we're scrolling through another weird news article. Florida woman arrested for hurling uncooked steak at boyfriend of 20 years, police say. Damn,
That would have been the easiest
damn.
dolly of all time.
That would have been a good one.
Steak.
All right. That being said, let's get back to rating this food. That was a great weird news question. Everybody say, wow, great weird news question, Truman.
Wow, great weird news question.
Wow,
Jordan.
thanks, guys.
Just abstain my scores on these because I just.
No, we want your score.
Well, if I score it the way I actually like taste it, then it's gonna be bad because I don't
Okay.
like. This is gonna skew the scores of people who would actually eat this food, which is like basically everybody except for me.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. You're either going to abstain and we're going to make fun of you, or you're going to give it a terrible score and we're going to make fun of you.
Okay,
Which is the lesser of two evils?
that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
Bringing Truman's recipe down where it belongs.
I'm sure it's great.
letting-
like Vincent's
and letting
munching
me
on
win.
them. I'm sure they're good if you like eggs.
They're fine. They are a little bland. They could have used salt and pepper. I should have just taken them out and added the salt and pepper when I realized that I hadn't done it, but I...
If the mushroom one was a potato cake, I would be all over those. That was actually, I mean,
Yeah, as for someone not liking mushrooms, I'm also finding myself enjoying the mushroom one the best.
Yeah, well, it's got the cheese. Too, which
I also liked. I like it better without the Cholula, honestly. Not that Cholula is bad. I just think that it
overpowers.
it stands enough on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm feeling is the burn from the Cholula. It's very interesting.
Yes, correct.
All right. Vincent, you do get the pleasure of going first, Joe. Would you like to either type the scores or...
Oh, yeah.
I get to not copy Truman's answer for fucking 3 of mine.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wait, is Joe going second?
Wow, great weird
No, I
news
just want the
question. Oh,
keyboard.
thank you, Simon Scholar. See,
You're going next,
everybody's
though, right?
saying it.
Yes.
Many
So
people
hand me
are
the
saying
keyboard
it.
and go get your food ready.
No, Joe's gonna... Right, well, yeah, either... I don't know.
Yes,
Dude, yeah,
hand me the
What
Joe-
is happening?
Also, Joe, turn off the air. Damn it.
You fool.
I turned it on, I forgot.
You
Damn
absolute
it.
fucking buffoon.
Wow. Finally, we'll have a nice quiet Dom.
I don't know. It's just a breakfast.
Why do you touch the power level? Why do you always...
I just hit 3. I hit the express cook and it went, put something in me.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I was like, yeah, it's only because I saw
My
you
way
do the
back up.
power level at Owen's Lake House, and I was like, what psycho touches the power level?
You touched the power level, you maniac.
Yeah, what psycho? You're a
Here.
freaking
Press
psycho.
the popcorn button
Either
and count
way.
down like everybody else.
Anywhere. Why would you do it?
What?
Wait, what?
You guys don't just press express 30 seconds, or if you can't see that button, just press the popcorn button every time.
I've never done the popcorn button. Of course, you just hit express 30 seconds.
Well,
What?
on ones that there's not
30
express
seconds
30
until it's where you want it.
On one there's not 30 seconds, just press popcorn.
I generally do a
Okay.
minute. I'm an adult. I do a full minute. Most things take a minute. Not much it warms up in 30 seconds anymore.
Yeah, you seem alright.
Anymore? Like things used to heat up in 30 seconds?
Yeah, back in my day, things used to
Vince, you
warm up
wanna
in
hand
30
me my
seconds. When we had real man microwaves before Joe Biden's efficiency requirements. I will say, not to get too political,
Yeah.
but the weirdest thing... Not the weirdest thing he ever said, but one of the weirdest things I think he ever went after was low flow fixtures,
Who?
where he was like Donald Trump sent out things that was like, I hate damn low flow fixture toilets where I have to flush 3 to 4 times. It's like, dude, what? I was like, nobody's had an issue with low flow toilets for
I'm
10
pretty sure
years.
either the plumbing is bad at one of the toilets at work, but there is a toilet that you always have to flush. Like
There's 4 toilets in work. 3 work fine. The handicap stall, I have to flush twice always. It's something about the pressure.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Poor design, as they say.
absolutely.
Pop-Tarts cook in like 6 seconds. They're crazy. Clearly not over. That's fair.
Wait, hold on. You're cooking Pop Tarts in the microwave?
It is a little odd.
That is a problem. They're not called microwave tarts for a reason.
Wait, what?
They're called Pop Tarts.
Oh yeah, because they pop up like a toaster.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, you
Also, the off-brand ones are called toast.
you guys aren't pulling out the convection oven to cook your Pop Tarts? Cringe.
I don't
You
own
guys
a
are putting
toaster.
your fucking.
You don't have your toaster license? Yeah, that's a good UK joke right there. I fucking like that one. Yeah, absolutely. Even though the license thing has been debunked, we did call Curly about it.
Then we called Lion Eagle about that one.
Did we call Lion Eagle about that one? Or we just
Curly's
messaged
Northern
him?
Ireland.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, we need England specific.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry. Absolutely fair. Thank you. That's fair. Now you can say something about gun deaths. That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
well, we straight don't send our kids to school in the gulag. All right, Vincent, would you like to rate these egg
I
white
already
whites?
did. I said it's just a breakfast item.
that means 72.
72, right? 72, that's fine.
But no, what I was gonna say before I got fucking talked over when we were doing the cooking Pop Tarts
Okay.
and
I
this.
understand
cooking
how the
them and that.
ratings are working
Yes.
out.
You have
Okay,
to-
Truman, can you look at the ratings real quick? Just pull it up. Vincent, do you see the monstrosity that Truman is? He just listed our
Yeah,
names on the
names,
X
yeah.
and Y axis.
You guys like that?
No!
It should be.
Well, to be fair, I didn't expect anybody else to be typing. When have y'all ever typed on this show? Never.
That is fair.
Anyway, Truman, what do you rank your own stuff? 99, of
Wave
course.
dashing on the fucking
What?
Excel sheet.
Damn, he really said, I don't need to make fun of your gun deaths. I'm just laughing at you whilst eating my Kinder eggs. Shut up. Shut
I'm
up.
pretty sure they
We also,
illegal.
yeah,
Kinder
we
eggs.
get Kinder eggs.
No,
Yeah, that's right.
What we have is we have different Kinder eggs where
Oh, no.
instead of the toy just being there, it's like in a pod on a separate half of the egg.
Americans in the mud for sure right now.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Britain, you win this round.
That's fair. Just set it down.
Damn, Joe shit does look kind of good though. Okay, anyway, Truman,
fine.
your ranking.
I would give it, I don't know, man. I'd put it at like a 75. Also, it needed salt and pepper, and it could use more filling, but I don't know how. I don't know. It would have been tough to put more filling in it. Either way, but it's a solid thing. I took it to work today.
Okay.
It satisfied me until lunch. I felt good about it. I got no problem.
Once again, I don't think it would be it's fair to Truman's cooking to have my score on this, but I'm going to give it like a 40. I don't like eggs.
To be fair, I saw Owen have his fingers on the 4 and the 0 button. I'm glad it wasn't a 04.
Yeah.
No, like I mean, it's like it's not like the
still
parts are
nutrition.
good. The parts are good. I just don't like the taste of eggs. So
Yeah. No, that's fine. This was I took a big swing. I'll say it. In a way, a small swing, but I subverted the form.
I definitely
It
would
went
say that the
breakfast.
mushroom one is the best one though.
It's really the cheese one. I think is why
No,
you guys are.
the cheese flavor isn't the reason. It was the spices and the mushroom taste.
I did put a little chili lime Trader Joe's seasoning when
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm a little upset because I almost
He was
made
also gonna give it a
no,
40.
no. I almost made mushroom risotto as my meal prep because you can just split that up and reheat it, and it's delicious.
Mushroom risotto is pretty good.
Yes.
I feel
also
like
gonna have
risotto is
pancakes
tough
with
to
rice.
warm up.
But Joe, what did
Because
you?
risotto is so insistent on what the texture is. I worry
Well, you
about
see,
warming it up.
I'm very unoriginal here. I like eggs, so I would give it a 78. Is what I'm gonna give it. Anybody who knows me from college, like, that was my go-to breakfast. 2 eggs.
Yeah, Joe was munching on eggs in college. That's for sure.
I'm munching on a lot of eggs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe.
Big
I don't
big
know.
egg.
Also,
guy.
once again,
But you would fry it. Were you a fried in the bacon grease guy? I know Jake wasn't. I think you were too. I think you guys are both psychos.
I did that sometimes. I would cook like 2 strips of bacon
right.
and then just drop eggs in there.
Occasionally, but I don't go like out of my way to do it.
I disapprove of that so much. I think that's gross. I
Every
think,
now
I think
and
it
then.
ruins your eggs. I think it's so awful.
Okay,
Okay,
so-
it's not like I
Sorry.
cooked 3 pounds of bacon and then went, all right, you know what it's time for? A single egg.
Oh, well, I know. It just doesn't add any health to it.
Exactly.
It doesn't add any flavor to that egg.
No, don't even
fried
crack. You
egg?
just
Yeah.
drop it in there and
Frying
it
an
just
egg and
cooks
bacon grease. It
itself.
just tastes like a worse egg.
You now have one bacon
I would
poached egg.
I would not know.
and it always gets overcooked. Nobody's
Actually, I used to
overcooked an
eat
egg
fried eggs
good.
all the time. Did I ever tell you guys the reason I'm pretty sure I don't like eggs?
You ate too many eggs and threw up.
Because you used to eat them all
When I
the
was a
time.
little
It's like
kid.
everybody.
I'm pretty sure I ate fried eggs.
That's why I don't
Like,
really
'cause
enjoy funnel cakes.
That's a shame.
Funnel cakes are mid.
Honestly, I'm just jealous that you got to eat so many funnel cakes you threw up.
All right, so from the people who's
I just felt sick. I don't think I even.
from the
threw up.
people who should actually be scoring this item,
It's a 75.
It's a 75.
That's fine. I think that's fair.
And then
A
obviously,
66.25 overall. I really.
once again, unfair should be 75.
I feel that's all. I feel like either of those are fine scores. Again, salt and pepper. I think would have slapped hard on this.
Yeah.
Really upsetting that I didn't put it in.
Should we move on to Joe's item?
Yes.
Yep,
It's
Joe's
very funny that
lunch.
we talked about it like on the first bite, where we easily could have gone and gotten salt and pepper and added it to it, and then eaten the rest of them, and we just didn't.
We could have. I put them on top, and it really didn't change anything. It really doesn't. You really needed it in the for like an egg. You need it while it's cooking.
No.
It just doesn't add enough at the end.
So
All right, Joe.
this
Yeah, how the fuck are we
is.
serving this?
I'm assuming.
I will go get a spoon, I think. But anyway, so this is chicken, rice, and just mixed veggies. I used to do this all the time without the rice in
Frozen
college
mixed veggies.
because
So did you-
because you buy the steamer bags of veggies,
Yeah.
and then
I do like the steamer bags where you
see,
throw them in the microwave.
yeah, that's what I used to do because
It is fine, but
I don't do the medley.
because in
I'll
case
do
nobody knows,
just like-
Walmart will
yeah,
sell you
the
like
medley's
6
like the
pounds
worst
of
one.
chicken
Yeah.
breast at a time, and
Yeah.
so I would slice them up, cut off all the fat, put them in bags with marinade, and then according to Vincent, because I like to suck the soul out of food, I would just use my sous vide all the time because I could get home, throw one of these bags directly from the freezer,
thank God we were on
into
the
it.
same page.
and then 45 minutes later I
That's what I
have
was
chicken and
regurgitating,
veggies.
Bon appetit opinions. But
You don't realize how much we just shit on Joe's sous vide in college. We shit on all the time. He's like, it's like, hey, would you like breakfast? Nice. Would you like it in 5 hours while it sits in a plastic bag in a boiling pot of water? Sweet, awesome.
That was kind of funny coming home from class and seeing like, oh, Joe's cooking with the sous vide again. I'm like, and I'm like, Joe, when did you start this? He's like, oh, 20 minutes ago. I'm like, Joe, you're gonna be eating dinner at 11:30.
God, dude. He used to.
It's not that bad.
We used to do that shit. We would make breakfast, and we were like cooking like biscuits and gravy and like eggs and bacon. And then Joe's like, "Ooh, and I'll make eggs Benedict." And we ate everything else at 11 a.m. And Joe's was not ready until 3 p.m. He's like, "Well, you just gotta let the hollandaise sauce sit in there, bro. Fucking put it in a pot, brother." I'm just. There is a time and a place for sous vide.
That
I
is
think
such
it's
hyperbole.
steak restaurants. That's right. I think that's the only place that it's.
Mine was not hyperbole. Mine was not hyperbole. You regularly ate dinner. At
Mine
like
was
11
also
p.m.
mine was also not hyperbole.
No, yours absolutely was.
No, I specifically remember that. No, that is exact remember.
So, Joe,
no, legitimately, that is
questions.
Do
One,
not
what is the marinade on the chicken?
do not dodge this question.
Classic steakhouse.
No, do not move on. Do not move on to the next segment. Not hyperbole. You did that. Absolutely.
question? What
That's what
question?
fucking traumatized me in school. You're fucking
And then
What topic is this?
fucking waiting till 3 p.m. for fucking hollandaise sauce.
Show us
Fucking
on the
this
chicken
mother-
where the Joe man
God,
hurt you.
fucking Jack.
And then, did you season the rice at all, or is it just like rice and it has the flavor of the chicken?
I cooked it. I cooked the rice, just boiled it, and then
Boiled
when I
it.
put it in here, I put the rest of the chicken juice and marinades. So that's probably soaked in a little bit.
I got there late. Sorry.
Got where
You got
late.
to the boil it joke.
Boil
late.
it. Yeah, I got there a little late. Sorry, guys.
All right, so big spoon, have at it.
Man, so
Well, I would have let you go first just to see what our proportions should be here, or how we should be doing this. Honestly,
I don't partake in sous videing a lot, but a lot of like food, like places online say that like it'll cook it to like the perfect like temp every time.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I
like,
can
you
cook
don't get
you-
any of the flavors of like the grill. You don't get any flavors of like butter and shit.
Well,
like
that's
So
why-
it's, like,
Yeah.
it's like of course it's gonna be cooked perfect, but it's soulless.
Well,
Yeah.
well, in Truman's case, where he says steakhouses, that's where they employ it the most, is because you can sous vide to a medium rare steak, and it can sit there for 4 hours and not change. And then someone orders it, you take it out, grill marks, and then serve it to them.
That makes a lot of
still
sense.
not as good, but
Whatever.
I don't think that's what they do at Texas Roadhouse. But
And then I
which
think
is
there's
how I
way
gauge
less
my steak
veggies than
opinions, because I'm not.
than everything else in here. So
I'll tell you, whatever they're doing at Capitol Grill, if they sous vide it, fucking Joe, you know, I'll eat all your sous vide stuff for here on out. They're sous vide in Capitol Grill. That shit was insane. That shit slapped hard. All right, Owen.
That's pretty good. Yeah, seems makes sense.
That's a fucking
and so,
big ass portion.
according to my
though.
Google searches while I was heating this up over there, a half of a chicken breast is about 150 calories. We'll be getting about a third, so close to 110, 115. Cup of, I think about a half cup of rice, and this is a mixture of brown and white, about another 100 calories. And then the veggies are a solid 50 to 75, depending on how much you get. So,
It's nice to see brown and white finally coming together.
Damn it, Vincent.
so this all in all should be, if
This
you
is
get,
the superior way to do it.
But also, if you're cooking healthy stuff, you should just be going brown rice. I thought.
well, to be fair, I cooked the white rice
Are you trying to say that brown?
for for my
what?
girlfriend, and she didn't eat all
No,
of
say
it,
it.
so it got out
saying
of
brown is
the
better than white.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, doctor.
I actually don't like brown rice as much as I like white rice, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, kind of cringe, but you know, we expect it. You'll eat.
Okay.
no.
And now, of course, none of that.
I will say at Chipotle I do get white rice. But I get both beads, so.
None of that takes into account how many calories the marinade added, but that's mostly just
Oh my god,
spices,
I made a
so-
mistake.
you
I was
picked it
hot.
up.
I was hot.
There's a reason I said it on the hot pad.
Fuck you.
I would have to guess 1/3 of a chicken breast, probably not enough to get you through a lunch. I think you'd have to go at least half. Just saying.
Which normally I just take a breast, cut it in half, and cook it that way. But this one I slice it up so that
Joe, known breast taker.
I wouldn't have to deal with it.
A breast brusher, if you will. Alright, that's a lot of food that we're going to have to eat. Let's do 2 weird news stories here. Because I saw how small Owen's portion was. It's not as big as this one.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But you did the right thing. Joe brought just a lot in. Alright. Here we go. A little more weird news, gang. Let's get back to it. Wait, Joe, before we do that, how long did it take to cook the chicken/rice out of interest? People are wondering.
45 minutes.
45 minutes? That's not bad.
It was sous vide.
That is cook time. I did have to slice up all the chicken, but that was it. It probably took me 10 minutes before that. Threw it in there, and while that was going, I did the rice and the veggies.
How long did it take to sous vide the chicken?
45 minutes.
Really?
You're telling me a girl named Sue made this chicken?
I was literally getting there. Literally getting there.
You're trying to piece it
The
together.
gears were turning. The gears were turning. I'm actually surprised it cooked that quickly in the sous vide.
It was fresh, not frozen.
All right, gang.
Shout out Win Dizzle.
We have a weird news question on the board. An Appalachian apple hunter channeled his inner Johnny Appleseed. Appalachian apple hunter channeled his
shit.
inner Johnny Appleseed and has saved a whole lot of lost apple varieties. How many varieties has he saved?
Oh, I've seen this, but I don't remember the number.
Good. I'm glad. Oh
was
man,
27.
Sorry, that was so loud in the mic. I'm so sorry.
Unbelievable.
I had to have been so loud. Not as loud as Owen picking up the mic and screaming into it last week, but
My bad.
Joe?
I'm going to put my cat on the mic.
I'm gonna go with an even dozen.
An even dozen? Okay. A dozen apple varietals?
I'm going with 123.
123. 1, 2, 3, if you will. Vincent?
27, baby. Gotta lock that in.
27.
It's a good number.
Great minds, clearly. Vincent, did you say 27? Stole my guess exactly. Wow. I think he said that before you even said 27, which is kind of bonkers, honestly. When I think
Well,
about
I had said 27 before you got to Joe and them. Like, I'd already said it out loud.
it. And Joe, how many did you say?
12.
You said
I
12?
said an even dozen.
Holy shit. The answer is 12.
Did somebody nail it?
Yeah. The answer is 12.
Damn, I thought it was a lot more than that. Here you go.
100. 1,200 apples. Varietals this man saved.
Ooh, my god.
Damn, y'all like that fake out? That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
The Appalachian apple hunter who saved 1,200 lost varieties. I assume he's probably saved, I don't know, probably like 1193 or something, but I didn't read the article, I'll be honest. I read headlines because I'm a
Is
dumb
there a
American.
chart on this article, Truman? You should go look at the chart.
Ooh,
Did
apples.
somebody saw the editor do this video?
The demise of Appalachian apples.
Yeah, there you go. That's the picture I was thinking of.
This one?
Yes. Just look at
Damn.
that. Look at all the different kinds of apples sitting in front of this guy. They deleted the tweet.
No.
They did tweeted it.
What?
Oh, there it
that
is.
was weird. Nice.
But yeah, look at that.
Feel free to screenshot this pic, go hard.
A man saving his apples.
1,200 is quite close to 27.
For those of you listening on the podcast, this guy looks like he's from Appalachia, for sure.
Which generally just means West Virginia. I feel like.
Mountain Mama.
I don't know what it is about but like when people says Appalachian, it's almost always just a West Virginian person. It's like, why don't you just say West Virginian?
That's true.
Well, because I assume in West Virginia you have like the city folk and then you have the mountain folk, and the mountain folk would be the Appalachians.
That's probably fair.
Well, and people from like South Carolina and North Carolina that are Appalachians just don't.
It's like
get on
us
Twitter.
being from Missouri compared to like anyone else not in Kansas City from Missouri.
What was it my dad always said? Kansas City on one side, St. Louis on the other, Mississippi in the middle, brother.
That sounds about right, actually. Knowing Missourians,
Mm-hmm.
the misfortune of having met Missourians.
Me? Him?
Oh, y'all. The same over there across the border.
Dude, I'll say I hate living in Kansas. Overland Park has no culture. It literally is like consumerism incarnate. It exists to sell. Yeah, like you can't like go to like historic downtown Overland Park because it's just a fucking mall.
Thank God I've got another fucking Kansas suburb roaster, dude. As I said, we played we played card games on a Friday night
Yep.
or Saturday night. We went over to a friend's house.
Yeah.
It was A&A, if you will. No, A&K, if you will. Their house,
I see.
if you will. But there was a Kansas City historical deck of cards, and there was 52 cards in this deck, and at least 50 of them were all in Missouri. And one of the cards was Kansas City, Kansas. It was just a card.
We're about. Wait, those were the Kansas cards,
Yeah, it was
and
just
all-
Kansas City, Kansas was the
and
card.
all this. Oh wait. So wait.
Of the 52 things that were of note in Missouri, or in Kansas City,
Oh.
50 of them were in Missouri.
Well, that makes,
at least.
that makes sense
Because it's the better city?
No.
because it's the larger part of it.
Because it's the better part?
No.
Oh.
Sure, better. Yeah.
It did help. It does help that Kansas City, Missouri existed before the state of Kansas. Let it be known.
That's true.
Get fucked, brother. All right.
The Kansas voters in the mud.
All right. Let's do another weird news question kind of as we finish up the food here.
Oh yeah, I gotta warm it up.
Oh, you're going to start warming up yours?
We can do weird question first.
All right. Okay.
Did you cook that last night, or did you cook it? Like,
I cooked it last night. Yeah.
Because I got home from Denny's.
Oh, I didn't cook it at our house
Okay.
You
'Cause I was
did-
looking
you
in
cook
the
at
fridge,
your house?
and I
Why
was like,
did you not cook it at your house?
because my parents had me over for dinner, and so on the way there, I just invited. What?
I conspiracied. I was like, I think Owen had probably had to his mom or someone make it.
No. I made it all myself. My mom's kitchen's just way better, and I wanted to ask my dad how specifically he did the Brussels sprouts, so I could add more seasoning to it and improve it. And he literally said, after I got done fixing them all, he had one. He's like, dude, I'm not ever cooking Brussels sprouts again. You're just way better than me. And I was like, facts.
Facts.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, fair
No,
enough.
'cause I got home from Denny's yesterday, and I was looking through the fridge
my
trying to see if I saw anything, and I just didn't see a container ready to go. I was like,
Hold on, I'm not
guys,
going
have
to lie to you.
Owen brought
I
any
gotta-
food? To be honest.
Hold
No,
on.
I got-
Don't look at this for a second. I need to expand this text and make it bigger.
There's a bee.
This text is
Once again, I was
tiny.
getting there. There's a bee. Truth be told, Truman's next news story is about wasps. Speaking of bees and wasps, have you seen that guy that has a beehive right outside his window, and this is a video of him hitting wasps with a stick to get them away from his beehive?
All right, now you guys.
When are they going to release the Wasp movie starring Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
Stinging
Vincent.
people, what's up
Vincent,
with that?
the funny option is the bird movie.
The bird.
A bird and bee movie.
My favorite is that you're just lifting this plate directly into the mic to scrape the food.
Well,
You're doing it inadvertently, but you are right in front of the mic.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. All right, please stop. All right. A Canadian politician was reprimanded at a press conference for drinking bad honey. This is a headline that has been copied and translated 10 different times. What is the weird news story that it is referencing?
A Canadian politician was reprimanded for drinking honey whiskey during Parliament.
Interesting. Could you imagine if it wasn't a Canadian politician? If for some reason it translated Canadian? I'll tell you it didn't, but could you imagine?
If it just randomly grabbed Canadian out of somewhere?
Yeah, I was like,
Canadian politician reprimanded for calling for deforestation of bee territory,
Fair enough. Joe?
or faces backlash, not reprimanded. It would be a public backlash.
That's fair.
This is a sex scandal.
Oh.
It translated honey as a pet name, not as thing you get from bees.
Interesting.
Yes. I don't know. I can't give you an actual headline, but
So Canadian politician
Sex
arrested
scandal.
for fucking bees?
Sure.
It's hip to fuck bees.
That's what I've heard.
No. All right, bee flies into politician mouth. He starts shouting on stand, I guess, podium is what most I meant. Politician blames bees for food shortage.
There it is.
Incorrect.
Politician shows up hungover at press conference, blames honey mead. Politician holds press conference to clarify rumor about them using honey during sex.
Oh, God,
God
I
damn,
want
if
it to
that's
be
not a
the
Canadian. If that's not a Canadian headline, I will be locking in B though.
Bee?
Yes. B on the B question.
There's a bee?
There's a bee.
You know, I'm gonna put this question in B tier. All right, So
Sorry.
for context, we went swimming before this, and we did a vegetable tier list while in the pool, like one does. And Truman, this motherfucker, he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna put like carrots in C tier," and he did it for like 5 different. Brussels sprouts was B tier. I was like, "You son of a bitch!"
Hey,
Asparagus is obviously
asparagus. Yes, but asparagus correctly landed in A tier.
No,
So.
you put asparagus down in like B.
Did you
or C.
put sweet corn in S tier, Truman?
No, I put corn in C tier.
He was just a son of a
bastard that he
bitch the
is.
entire time.
You were just doing that for like a bunch of them. Vincent finally caught on.
No, I kept on saying it. I was like, it's in B tier for Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, he was definitely not being sly. We were all in.
There's a lot of things I am
First of all,
subtle, not
it's
one of them.
Brussels sprouts. It is.
Green beans were in G tier.
No, they were in B tier.
So Owen, you told me a man in Brussels sprouted those.
Absolutely.
All right,
Initially, probably.
Owen,
Yeah.
you have not guessed. Sorry,
Fuck.
Vincent went B.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's guessed, as it turns out.
Sorry, and then we wrote.
Are you telling me I gotta start thinking B?
Thanking B. Thanking B.
I'm going for A actually.
Hey,
A for B. Yeah.
interesting. What? Okay.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. This is a sex-related thing. I'm gonna go D. I feel like the correct answer is C, but I am sticking to my guns.
Joe
and
just
going
nailed
D.
it, didn't he, Truman?
Because everybody knows those B's need some D.
No.
As Jerry Seinfeld would have us
The
believe.
bees need to see some D.
A.
Hey. God, this is stupid. Bit. No, too much. Sorry.
I think it.
I
I think you
apologize.
crossed the Rubicon there, Truman.
I apologize, guys. Sorry. We reached diminishing returns on that show.
Diminishing returns.
And we're back, baby. And we're back. All right. God damn, that was stupid. Okay. The correct answer is A. It's A. Sorry. Nice long pause. People right now are checking their Spotify. Like, did I pause it?
Shout out Simon for saying sprouts are the best veg. Probably not true, but definitely up there.
You've fallen to big Brussels sprout.
Big Brussels.
Yes, the actual
Brussels.
politician was Canadian.
Also, that was a good answer, Owen.
All right, it's over. The moment has passed.
You guys need to be done.
I can see where this leads.
D's nuts.
He doesn't miss.
F y'all. Canadian politician gets buzzed after swallowing rogue bee at news conference, as they call them. Just is like he started cussing. It was Doug Ford. Isn't that the guy that did like meth
Isn't
or
that
crack?
No, it was like Roy Ford, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. It's something that Rob Ford sounds right. Yeah.
Why do you know so much about Canadian politicians?
That was like a big thing.
Well, you only hear about Canadian politicians when they do something fucking batshit crazy. So like you just have a batshit crazy story, and they're like, oh yeah, that was Canadian politics.
Yeah, but I guess if you're like super racist, you got elected prime minister though.
Yeah. Shout out. They call it the Trudeau.
Yeah, so the Canadian politician, just like
True dat.
swallowed a. Oh, you guys. No, I'm pretty sure this was the guy.
and to be fair, that does.
That looks like the guy. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck, Google it.
Yeah. Oh. It's really. Yep. Wow, he really just powered through on that. Honestly, I figured that was going to be more of a visceral reaction than he had, and he really just.
He just
Roll
gets
back.
back to a speech.
Roll it back.
Wow, he really did just go for that. That's
James,
crazy.
pull it up.
Ooh. And he, I'm not sure the bee ever really went in. I think you see him like watch the bee like.
I think it
bounce.
goes in his mouth. I think it goes in his mouth,
Oh,
touches
I'm so
his mouth.
sorry. I'm so sorry for all the stream viewers. That's all right. Let's. You can see the bee like around here. Hold on.
I think it goes in his
Probably
mouth and
not.
flies out.
I
of
think
his
he
mouth.
taps quick. I think it's a quick tap by the bee.
I almost. There's a beat again.
What's the tweet below that, Truman?
Can't blame the bee for being so close to Doug Ford. They can't help but be attracted to politicians
Pollen.
Why is this in the article?
because it's HuffPost.
I hate this so
In
much.
case you're wondering why we have a shortage of bees, Doug Ford's been eating them. All right.
that
come
was
on.
good.
To be is to do. Socrates. To do is to be. Jean-Paul
Sart.
Sartre.
Sart.
Sarte.
Is it just Sartre?
It's Sart.
Doobie doobie doo. Frank Sinatra. Holy Christ! I swallowed a bee. Doug Ford. Oh my God. The bee that attacked Doug Ford. No.
Oh,
we're
we gotta
not gonna
play
go
it.
the
No, play it.
No, I'm.
It's gonna be like it's gotta be a
Well,
bee on a
one person-
mic. It's gotta be a bee talking to a mic, right?
No, it's just no. Doug Ford be
Yeah.
be first cousin of Mike Pence fly. That's funny. All right, nice. I
Just
can't
Google
imagine.
Doug Ford meth real quick. See what comes up.
Month meth. It was Rob
I told
Ford.
you, motherfucker.
Brother. Okay.
Oh, it's literally his brother. That's even better.
All right,
Honestly.
that makes me feel better about
They
it.
were
'cause
related.
I was like, I'll never forget a face, and the
they
face
were-
was right.
And
Yeah.
they were roommates.
There's no way that guy also doesn't do.
All right,
meth,
I'm ready to
right?
rank Joe's thing so I can go cook my food. I'm giving Joe's little stir fry kind of sous vide here thing. I'm giving it like an 80. I thought it was pretty good.
Nice.
Son of a bitch. I'm sitting in the first chair so I can go first so I don't take people's numbers because it is in fact a flat 80. You motherfucker.
I don't know. I thought it was-
I would say the rice left some to be desired. Like, because I really like American Chinese food where you just have like a bunch of sauce so that way I can like mix my rice up with that so that way like the rice isn't just rice,
Yeah.
which I realize not super healthy, but damn if it's not good. So the rice left something to be desired. I would have probably gone with a different veggie mix. I like I like all three of them. I don't know.
but it's not good.
Right, I was the veggies did leave something to be desired as well, but 80's still not bad. Chicken was rather good. I like the steakhouse seasoning on it.
And I will say the chicken was a little bit more tender and juicy right when I pulled it out. The microwaving it for like a total of 7 minutes did not do it any favors.
Well, that's but that's
But-
questioning what we all ask ourselves here.
Yes.
A pro tip: whenever you're worried about drying something out,
Put water on it.
a little
Yes.
wet paper towel just on top.
Yeah.
So that way you kill kind of two birds with one stone. So your thing, you should always cover anything you put in the
Well,
microwave with the paper
to
towel.
be fair, there was
so it
a
doesn't
bunch of
pop
sauce
all
at the
over
bottom
that
of the
shit.
chicken and rice, so
Right.
I was hoping that would bring it up a little
But
bit.
if you don't put the paper towel on top, it just evaporates off.
Or you have a little meal prep dish and you just.
You mean microwave your stuff in plastic that leaks
Ready for that
chemicals
shit
into
just
it?
to fucking explode while he's talking about it. God damn, it would be so bad.
That's
but
why you have
so
your little meal
funny.
prep just.
Also, I
What a way
noticed
to
that in
go.
the fridge it had like water on top, so I was like, this motherfucker did just cook this.
You don't leave the lid on top, you silly gooses.
But not sealed, but you like rest it on top.
My egg white bites had stuff had water on top of it when I cooked them last night. This morning, it's really just how hot is it when you put it in there, the steam.
Yes. Truman, what are you
Which
getting
is why
at?
you're supposed to do a 3-step cooling
Okay.
process. You let it cool down to about like 80-ish outside of the fridge, and then you want to put it in.
Yes.
Because one, it heats up everything else in your fridge, which is not great for it.
You can also create a vacuum effect and destroy your lids.
Exactly.
All right. Owen was here
First
to
party experience.
Owen was here to bring me back down to reality, and I'm here to bring you a little bit back down
a
to
40?
reality. No, it's not.
It's a 40.
It's not a 40. Okay, I will say the vegetables mid to below mid, right? I would just you can still steam them, but maybe just throw them do a little saucy or something, or season them.
Yeah,
there
salt
was
and pepper.
you did nothing to
No, that is exactly right. I did nothing. I took the chicken, I took the rice, and took the veggies and put them in here. Yes, I could have taken a giant spoon and just stirred it all up and then had an
Actually, I feel
actual
like my
stir fry
80s are
item.
No, I mean I just
Leave it.
no, I mean when you were cooking the vegetables themselves, even before you mixed it all in here.
Did you hear how I cooked the vegetables?
Yes, I know you steam
Microwave
them.
steam bag.
But again, just take them out and then do a little something extra with them. Just at that moment.
Let's see. We got.
I've done
You
that
can always
before.
toss stuff in the steam bag and shake it around.
That's true too.
Yeah, yet the goal was healthy and easy. This was very easy.
That's fair. All right.
Other than slicing the chicken, that was the hardest thing I had to do.
Okay.
Actually, I am changing mine. It's only 78. Don't get me- I'm not going too much lower, but
Unbelievable.
but I ran at that dilemma with like the mushrooms because I was like, do I just put the mushrooms in? I was like, I don't think that would be good, so I sauteed them and then put them in. I would just say do something, a little something. The rice was also fairly mid. It was just kind of rice. I don't know. Again, I would do something
Once
with the
again,
rice.
did nothing.
And then the chicken, it was good. It was a little dry. I know you explained it, but we still gotta rate it.
that's right.
Marinade was still good. It was just tasted kind of like barbecue sauce. Like I imagine if we just ate this chicken from like a fast food restaurant and we're rating it, man, it's been so long since we've eaten something from a fast food restaurant on this fast food podcast. Holy shit. I'm hyped to get back.
Man, September 1st, baby.
Yes.
Can't get here fast enough.
But I feel like we would give it like an 80 to an 81 for just the chicken alone. And so the rice and veg kind of bringing it down a bit here. I'm going to give it, again, nothing too low, but like a 74, I think, is about where I'm at.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you spent an abnormally long time just shitting on me.
Well, I just wanted to let you know why I was rating it lower than the other ones. Just so we're not
Could have just given it a 74, man.
Well, but we are on a podcast to talk, are we not?
We also do have to fill time. Well, motherfucker, well, hello. We're running out of disk space.
Interesting. I assume that's on my... Well, it's weird because it
Both
should be
of
on...
them.
Is it really on my
Both of
D?
yours are low.
On my D drive?
I remember seeing your computer. They're both low.
Weird.
All right,
Truman's got low D.
Joe, could you move your little plate thingy out off of the hot pad? This is quite warm. No, I need the hot pad.
Oh.
I believe you no longer need
My
it.
D drive still has 501 gigabytes, so... This one is low. Yeah, I know that one's low. But that's not where that's saving to, so...
Okay.
That's its problem is.
I have prepared seasoned salmon with...
Joe still needs to rate his.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Joe.
Thank you.
Smells good, though.
No, I agree with everything everybody said, but I went for easy. I did not care. It was like 10 o'clock last night, so...
Rated on the taste?
Having tasted it last night, yes. It was a little bit let down as how dry it was.
Sure.
You said it tasted like a barbecue restaurant. It's called Classic Steakhouse, so yeah.
No, sorry, it tastes like barbecue sauce, but marinated. It was just kind of barbecue-y style.
But yeah, no, I like this whenever I made it. It's good, just chicken, rice, and veggies. Like I said, normally I do this without the rice, so there's no leaving things to be desired when I don't do that. But yeah, I've always liked this. I give this an 80. I would happily eat this all the time. And that's why it's awesome, because marinades give you so much variability.
Sure. All right. Oh, and now you can explain your dish.
Oh, sweet. Okay, it's really simple. So I just took went to Sam's a little bit expensive right now, so I was a little bit annoyed with the price. But I got like two $13 little, kind of half slab or whatever the hell they're called, things from
Fillets.
from Walmart. And I.
So did you get it from like a seafood counter, or did you get like frozen salmon?
Frozen? It was from like the where you get the ground beef. It was sitting out in like the open fridge.
Yeah,
Or
I
whatever
was
the
gonna
hell
say,
you call it.
I used to be able to go to the freezer aisle at, I think it was Smith's, or it was...
Yeah, I probably should have
Walmart?
gotten frozen, but I was low on time.
But it was like, it was like $30 for 8 of these fillets,
Right.
which was...
I think I'm probably a little bit better price. But I think I got it was like probably 4 total fillets for like $20.
Did you season the salmon or did it come pre-seasoned?
Oh no, it was absolutely not seasoned. So,
The
but
one you bought was
You
was it
seasoned
not
it.
seasoned?
it was not seasoned. I seasoned it.
Interesting. Because
So-
normally the ones that are like by the ground beef and stuff, like they come in like vacuum sealed and they're already like
Yeah.
pre-seasoned.
Yeah, it was vacuum sealed, but there was no seasoning on it. But
Interesting.
they were a no skin. I think is the reason why they were there
Hmm.
because they had no fish skin on it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so really easy: garlic salt, black pepper, some paprika, and some I forget what spicy thing. My little brother was like, "Hey, you got to put this on there," and I was like, "Okay." And it was some kind of like spicy thing. I didn't really put that much. You can't really taste the spicy stuff on it. The main flavor is the garlic. But then
As it does smell very good.
the Brussels sprouts are really easy. Literally, you just cut off the ends of them, chop them in half, then saute them in a pan with soy sauce, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, and literally 2 strips of bacon. So they're like not very much bacon in there, just enough to provide some grease that the Brussels sprouts can soak up.
I will give you a little bit of a hard time for
What?
there being 2 compartments in this thing, and you throw in the veg and the salmon right on top of each
Oh yeah, I mean,
I find that very funny.
well, listen, once again, short for time. I was gonna be late to dinner, so I was like, the first food container that I found at the store, I grabbed.
The container's
No,
fine.
no,
It's just
the
you should've
container's
just veggies
fine.
on one side.
Veg,
Oh yeah,
salmon.
hell no, all flavors in one spot. That's the way I like it. That's why I did it. I don't want to have to waste time combining flavors when I want the flavors combined in the first spot.
It's just such a weird... I don't know. All right.
It also helped me carry it over here because my hand wasn't burning.
You've done these salmon and Brussels sprouts together already?
What do you mean?
You've made this meal before?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I haven't like meal prepped it for myself though. I've just had this before. The Brussels sprouts, the soy sauce was a new thing that I tried, and I thought that was a good idea. So I did soy sauce. Normally just oil, some salt,
That's
and
more
garlic.
of an umami salt.
Right.
Then generally it's garlic salt instead of soy sauce, but I wanted a more soy-y flavor. But yeah.
Soy boy.
I don't want to take too much of it.
Yeah, I know. Once again, there's not too much in here,
Oh,
so because once again it's a single meal, but yeah. I do quite enjoy this. I think I under seasoned the salmon a little bit. I think I could have put way more paprika and other herbs and stuff on top of the salmon, but I was trying to get out of my parents' place.
How'd you make the Brussels sprouts?
Literally just cut them in half, saute them.
Sauteed them?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, let me get another one of these Brussels sprouts, kid. Cool.
I have a suggestion, but we can cover it when we get there. All right. While we snack on this, let's move on to a weird news. Let's keep it rolling. To the final weird news question. A Boston suburb had their police department's website shut down. Why was it shut down?
It got hacked.
It got hacked?
Yeah, it got hacked and was displaying racist messages.
Ooh, classic police. Sorry. No.
Uh-huh.
Vincent?
They had like a help wanted section, or like they were like some sort of hiring app that just got like completely flooded with like memes and like shit posts and stuff.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Was it DDoSing almost?
No.
No.
How would you describe that, Joe, in IT terms?
Well, DDoSing is you quite literally taking it down. This would just be them being idiots.
Okay. And Joe, you?
I want to say they did something
hey,
that somehow
real quick.
inadvertently made fun of the Boston bombings.
Real quick, before you guys finish eating your Brussels sprouts, it like creates some grease in here. You should definitely take one of your Brussels sprouts and dip it in the grease, because that is really fucking good. So, I would suggest that. It's quite tasty.
Yeah, so how's your calories on this, Owen?
Not very much at all. So, salmon per 6 ounces is like 327 calories ish.
It's a fairly fatty fish sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So per 6 ounces though. So it's
But again, good fats. But
yeah, more or less per your average serving. And Brussels sprouts are like almost nothing, like 80 calories per cup. So I don't think there's even close to a cup of Brussels sprouts in here. But obviously you add around 50-ish calories, I'd say, for the oil that you cook it in, and then I don't know, 10 calories for the tiny little bit of bacon bits that are in here. Once again, I made 5 servings of this, 2 pieces of bacon for the whole thing. We didn't have very much bacon left, and I was just like, I'll fucking take it. But yeah, so it's like, around 400, 500-ish calories.
fair enough. All right.
And then I think I had way too few Brussels sprouts in here. I didn't. I bought 2. They were the last 2 bags at Walmart. Surprisingly, Walmart was just out of Brussels sprouts. I don't know how that's possible, but there were literally just 3 bags of Brussels sprouts left. Told you on the recommendation, yeah.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, so I only had 2 things. And actually, for the cooking part, it's really simple. You take some tinfoil, you put your salmon on it. Obviously you oil it up a little bit first with cooking oil. Then you set your salmon on top. Then put all your spices or whatever you want on it, and you put it on the grill, just on medium heat for like 6 minutes. Then you check it, and if it's looking a little bit, it really starts bubbling through, and then you flip them over, cook them for another 5 minutes. So like 10 or 11 minutes of cooking salmon.
For a second, I thought you were going to say it's looking a little pink, and then I was like,
Well, no, then you flip it back over.
Also, we have completely derailed. Joe, what is your guess for that?
He already guessed. He's guessed they put up something about the Boston bombings. I was
Yeah,
going to let him go
yeah,
because
they
maybe we
somehow-
moved on quick. I was going to let him finish his food.
But yeah, and then you flip them back over, and when it starts browning on the top edge is when you pull the salmon off, and it's a pretty good gauge when salmon's done. And then Brussels sprouts is obvious when they start browning.
I got really into cooking salmon in parchment paper.
Yeah, I can see
Why
that.
parchment paper
Like
specifically?
you put it in because you basically put it in there and you do stuff to it and you just wrap it in parchment paper and close it and then you put it in the oven. Just like steams it.
Yeah, it's
It's
around
really
the,
moist.
around the same thing. I'm sure you could have done what I did on the grill on the oven,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
I don't know the temperature to cook at because there's a lot. Salmon's one of those things that you don't really need to know the temperature to cook. Just not super high and not super low. Just
Yeah. It was
All medium?
it was like a tasty recipe. All right. Yes, we have derailed. Vincent has was it job applications and people flooded it with memes. Owen has hacked, and Joe has they posted something about the Boston bombings.
Yeah, they somehow made like a bad reference to the bombings.
Ooh, and Simon Scholar has his guess is that they didn't pay the website host. Honestly, not a bad idea. All right, your options are: A, the chief's wife found out he was cheating and got back at him. B, there was a pay dispute and the ex-employee shut it down. C, the IT lead's son got on the computer to play games and accidentally shut it down. Or D, criminals hacked it to shorten their sentences but messed up.
Man, all these are good options, Truman. Good work.
Oh, thank you.
Another good round of fibbage.
Yep.
I'm going with answer B, though. I'm going with pay dispute, ex-employee shut it down. I think that sounds the most realistic.
Good old employee building in a back door.
Yeah, so like IT guy paid to on the website. They didn't pay him properly, so he just took the website off the domain. Is that how that works? Can you do that, Joe? Is what I'm saying make sense? Is the what I'm saying making sense, but the way I said it wrong?
The process, yes, but
Okay, cool. That's all I care about.
you said a lot of words that are in the right area.
Okay, sounds good to me. Great.
Joe, what's your guess?
So messing up a hack doesn't shut down a website unless you really don't know what you're doing. But if you make it in, you know what you're doing. I want this to just be some like 4-year-old was trying to find some games.
Yeah. Even the Webkins credit card.
You guys got Game on your phone and then shuts down the Chicago's website.
Yes. Although like I was telling Owen there that it's highly unlikely with how many steps there are, but at the same time, how did you get burnt?
This was, I don't know, leftover.
Oh, okay.
We did get a follow, if anybody wants to follow.
Hey, yo.
I'll go find a marker. It was Simon's Collar 45 minutes ago.
Not a sub.
Hey, yo, I'll do it.
What?
I'll do it.
Whoa, that's not a sub.
Yeah, but we still read it down.
You're caught on the thingy.
I know I am. Yeah, that's why I stopped.
So this is either a red herring, and Truman has absolutely fucking boomed me, or I have seen something about this. I believe it's actually A. I feel like having seen the answer now, I'm like, oh, I feel like I've heard something about this. So I'm gonna lock in A. And yeah.
Answer A was what? Chief's wife was cheating on him?
Yes.
You thought you've seen something about that?
Yes.
Very interesting. I think that, I don't know. I think like 40% of police departments have this happen to their police websites. So if you just Google police 40%, I think it should show up like that. Sorry, it's just kind of related to that.
So actually, what Truman's
Oh, and
Truman's
you're
actually
adding Simon Scholar to me, sorry.
Truman's actually mistaken. You need to Google big meaty cock for more information.
Did you know that Sonic isn't filling drinks as much as they used to keep up with inflation?
Some Sonic inflation.
Oh no! I was like, wait, what'll that be? And then I was like, oh wait, it's just what I think it is, isn't it? Okay. The correct answer is B. It was the most plausible.
Yes!
There was a pay dispute, and the ex-employee just shut it down. He got mad. He got annoyed. He got upset, as we all have.
We've all gotten upset and shut down the local police
Yes,
website.
ex-employee shut down PD website over pay dispute. That's right.
Google police 40%.
This was in the Boston suburbs investigating a former city employee. They said shut down the police website during a pay dispute. You know what? Good for you.
Shout out this Chad.
Yeah, why not? You know what? You own it. You do it. Fuller told the Globe in a statement earlier this week that the employee shut down a vital resource for the residents of the city of Newton. The employee notified city officials in March that he was leaving the job, the Globe reported. The paper reported the employee felt he was owed $137,000. Am I reading that right?
Yes.
In
Just $137.
in
Son of a bitch!
compensatory time. It said
Wait,
Compensatory?
where does it say this?
compensatory. Yeah,
I'm not seeing the word.
it's a weird pick. Time at the time he shut down the website. The paper reported.
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
that's
Well, if
dark.
I felt like I was owed $137,000, I guess
I would also shut down the Boston PD website.
The people,
No, it was a suburb.
It was
of
of Newton.
Newton.
Yeah, the people of Newton who needed to contact the police through the website really in the mud right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Really tough.
Just call
Really tough.
911.
It seems like a really petty way to get back at a guy. That is fine. That is fair.
The best part is that it probably took just as much time to fix what he did as it did him
Yeah,
to break
literally.
it.
Website on? Yes. Click. Okay.
I doubt he fixed it.
What?
I don't think he fixed it.
No, it doesn't. Whoever did.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the way that
right.
this guy would have done it would probably just have redirected it to somewhere else instead of to the actual website. So they just went,
What if you redirected it to actually, I don't know. We'll go with that. Never mind.
no, say it.
Like,
So I heard-
basically what I was thinking of is like the Jurassic Park website where he's like, you know, when they try to hack into the mainframe.
I was thinking this website where they just have cows on a merry-go-round. It's called Meat Spin.
Bro, I'll never forget when we first started our Discord. We posted a link on Twitter, and the first person in there fucking went in there and posted 6 meat spin gifs, and that's why everything is locked now. When you
I do remember that.
Exclamation point Discord if you want to be
That
locked
wasn't as
out of all
bad.
the channels once you join.
That wasn't as bad. By the name of Daisuke Futanari actually caused the housing crash in Japan in 2010. Look up Futanari inflation.
What is up with you and the inflation stuff, man?
It's just another one of that meme that I've seen before.
Fair enough. Vincent, will you put that at the end of the table?
Also, Vincent was the one that did
I
Sonic
did Sonic
inflation.
inflation.
I know.
But yeah, just look up.
We are on a
Futanari
one-track
inflation.
mind right now, guys. I'm worried about y'all. All right. That being said, let's rank the food.
Did you know that Sonic is only allowed to give out change in increments of 34 cents?
Look up Sonic Rule 34. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Don't. Vincent, what are you rating Owen's food?
I have bad news, everybody. Owen won a cooking competition. I should have competed, even though I literally have no money to have bought ingredients. But yeah, no, this was very good. The salmon was a little dry.
Jesus Christ. Shout out the KCPD and fire department fucking outside my apartment.
They're saving lives, man.
No,
They
heard that you won.
better be if they're interrupted. It's like, oh, this man's on fire. All right.
But salmon was a little dry, and the Brussels sprouts, I like mine like crispier.
Yeah, see, I do too. I think that's just a consequence of having to refrigerate it.
Well, like I do mine until there's like a little bit of char when I'm sauteing them.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so like I would have just cooked them a little bit longer, but I'm not really gonna hold that against you. I still give this like an 85, but like done better and fresh, it's easily like a 90.
Yeah. It's much, like I said, it's much better coming right off. You know, you pour it off the pan, it's still sizzling, and you pour it onto your plate. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I was saying doing the extra juice like you told me to. Yeah, it was fucking
The
good.
cops heard there was a feast going on. Sorry, according to Simon Scholar. Fair enough. So an 85 from Vincent.
85.
I would have the same comment. Personally, again, a weird oven comment. Big on throwing the Brussels sprouts in the oven.
Yeah.
Throw them on a baking sheet. Maybe toss them in. What did you toss them in this time?
It was cooking oil, then soy sauce and salt, and then actually no salt. Sorry, cooking oil, soy sauce, some bacon, and then I tossed some. I think I tossed some cayenne in there.
Didn't you say garlic? Didn't you say the first
No,
thing? we should
normally
taste?
normally I
That was
do
on the-
garlic
that was on the
salt, but I
same.
wanted to experiment with the soy sauce because I had always thought that soy sauce
Okay.
would be better.
Yeah, I would go garlic salt, and then I would just toss that all in a bowl, and then just pour that out onto a baking sheet
Yeah,
and throw that in.
like I said, I definitely could have seasoned a lot of this more heavier. This is one of the first times that I've made a lot,
Yeah.
so now I just know that I need more
I was
seasoning.
saying, another
For the
oven
first time
comment.
he's actually cooked.
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
A classic Garfield comic.
I literally had to Google it because I didn't remember what it was.
He still had an aneurysm.
I did.
No, that is the quote. He
I
said,
know that is
It's
the
an
quote.
aneurysm type
It's
beat.
still an aneurysm.
"You of in out eat the hot food."
Thank God that sheep who sharks
I got you, buddy.
lions care about sheep. Lions care so much about sheep opinions.
We should
or-
just do like what we should really do is for a segment. I have a new segment that I'm pitching for Dom. That's true.
Oh, do
Call
you?
it old tweets. We just go back to like 2013 and just read one of our tweets.
But it's so hard. I don't know. There's got to be
He's
like
got to
a,
dodge all his racist tweets.
I've scrubbed my
I have-
old Twitter for racist tweets.
I double checked mine also. There wasn't racist tweets, but there was things where like you retweet. We used to have to retweet and say like absolutely, and it'd be retweet, and it's somebody who said something that like and there was like a couple like soft A's and something that I was like retweeting like this is super funny, and then it was like it wasn't like even in a derogatory term, but it said that, but I was just like delete. I was like let's just
Err on the side of epic caution. But anyway, Truman, who asked lions their opinions on sheep opinions? Don't worry, this tweet continues. Would have been fine just right there. I'll start again.
Who asked lions their opinions on sheep opinions? They got lucky. Lions care about the questions of people who care about sheep opinions. Since apparently they don't care about sheep opinions so much.
What were you on?
Okay,
I need to go find the drafts because
what's crazy is if you find this was just like a tweet at like 11 a.m. on a Saturday.
So yeah, this wasn't in
You
response
tweeted
to
this?
anything.
Yeah, that was my tweet.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
What sort of
the
red
idea-
pill Sigma grind set were you on?
I was on the anti-Sigma grind set. So essentially,
Oh no.
so the quote is, we all know the quote. It's, lions don't care about the opinions of sheep, right?
Yeah.
That's what all the fucking dummies say when they're saying dumb shit. Everybody's like, you
That
are
is-
so wrong, and they're like, yeah, I don't care.
Andrew Tate has said that bar for bar.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to have had. But so the idea of the tweet is that quote exists because somebody asked lions about their opinions on sheep opinions, and it's a good thing that lions care about what those people said, because lions don't care about sheep opinions so much. So it's like, oh, it's making fun of the lion, being like, no, I don't care about sheep opinions. But if I had to say something about sheep opinions, here's what I'd say about it. It's that I don't care. And that they're posting that, and that lions, people who think they're lions, constantly quote that. It was a convoluted.
in the drafts.
It was a convoluted tweet.
The
He
problem
did,
is
by
that
explaining it, it did not get better.
I also tried to correct it 3 times, and then we eventually got to the end of it. But
do you remember
I
what
just
year you
like
tweeted
sent
this? Because
them.
I'm struggling. I can't find it.
The year of our Lord 2020.
Don't you have the
Can't
tweet
wait to
there
get
with
that
that?
Let me
It's
see. Let me go
2020?
pull another.
I thought we were in college.
I thought so.
I'm gonna get that.
We were not in college in 2020.
Let me
Well,
see.
you had the tweet pulled up.
Hold on. Let me
No,
see if
I
I
have
can
a
pull out
screenshot
some
of
of my old.
It should still have a date on it. Or are you a lunatic and don't save that in a screenshot of a tweet?
I'm trying to find.
Oh no.
Wait, I can do that, Joe? I can
Oh.
find the timestamp that I took a screenshot?
Sorry, I'm trying to find bad drafts.
I was saying something different,
Oh.
but you stumbled at least on the right area.
Here's a good draft. Here's one I've left in the drafts. Haha, yes, it's very funny that Die Hard is your favorite Christmas movie. What's that? Oh yeah, I heard that The Office gets better after the first season. Haha, yeah, I'm not smart enough to get Rick and Morty like you. See? That one stayed in the drafts. That one's
Yes.
fine.
That's alright though.
I resaved it.
Yeah.
You want to see another one that stayed in the drafts?
of course.
Oh boy.
You have to read this one.
Out loud?
The funniest part of this photo is that it's actually not a bad photo of Owen, besides the mic in his mouth.
I don't know. Now looking back at this, it's not that funny of a tweet. It's just kind of a normie tweet of me almost complimenting Owen. It's a little homoerotic, I'll say it. I'm glad that one stayed in the drafts. I was like,
We're
I
here
don't.
for the homoerotic subject.
I was like, I don't.
That's what really.
I was like, I don't think I'm making a funny enough statement on this, so I left it in the drafts. Tina convinced me to leave this one. Tina convinced me to leave.
review of Miss Marvel so far.
Tina convinced me to leave this one in the drafts.
No, that's funny as fuck, bro.
It's my review of hashtag Miss Marvel so far.
Maybe not.
And it's an Islamic woman skating on a skateboard, and it says radical Islam.
It's a woman in
What
a...
was the tweet we
in
came
a
up with at the
hijab.
pool that we said we couldn't tweet that I'm definitely gonna tweet?
Oh, fuck, what was it? God damn it, what was that tweet? Shit. There was the one that was about Roe v. Wade.
September
That was a-
4th.
Is that the one you want to hear?
Yeah, I wanted the other
2020
one.
was when I took
Damn
this
it, what was the
screenshot.
other one? Shit.
What's happened recently that we...
No, it's gone. It's gone from my head. Sorry, gang. Sorry, guys. You'll never get to see me go viral on Twitter because I forgot that tweet. Or Vincent.
You're telling me Butter's worth of this scotch? The classic Truman tweet.
That's an Evan tweet. if
I
I've
think
ever
that's a
heard one.
Joe. I thought that was a Joe.
That sounds like an Evan tweet.
It is an Evan tweet waiting to
Oh,
be.
wait,
but it
I
I
wasn't.
thought that, I'm pretty sure that was a Truman tweet. You tweeted that out at some point.
I might have actually.
Okay, so here you go. So we went from that Truman word vomit to then I told Truman that he's got to change that because I was so fucking stupid. And so he deleted it and then promptly had a typo and said, who asked about lions their opinions on sheep opinions? I was like, no, Truman. Who asked lions about their opinions?
Yeah.
And then he got it. And
Who
were
asked
talking
lions
about-
about their opinions on sheep
We were
opinions, which
talking
is still
about
not a banger tweet.
monkeypox, which led into.
Oh fuck.
I'm really trying to revive
Oh
this.
fuck me! It was
this
about.
tweet.
You got.
Sucking toes. It was about sucking toes.
I got it.
You can't get monkeypox from sucking toes.
The CDC just released. You cannot get monkeypox by sucking on toes.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
God bless.
Wait, what's wrong with that tweet? Tweet that shit.
I am.
You should, and then I'm going to respond. Absolutely tweet it because I'm going to respond with "This has been fact checked by Dark Brandon."
No, dang it! I was gonna do that. This has been fact checked by real American electricians.
Send them both. Absolutely. All right.
Dark Brandon
As for my rating of Owen's meal that we ate, that we started talking about 10 minutes ago before we started talking about tweets that we shouldn't have sent. Damn, fucking monkeypox sucking toast. Sorry. Yes.
I'll send the regular one.
Yes.
The fact that it's not cropped makes it funnier.
So yeah. Oh, we started talking about the Brussels sprouts. So the Brussels sprouts in the oven would have been good. Add a little extra char on them.
A little crispier?
You can still throw them in the bowl. Yeah, crispier I think is the general thing here.
Absolutely.
And even if you do get that char on there, they'd warm up still pretty crispy.
Right,
also.
yeah, absolutely.
It was good. The salmon again, pretty good. Man, I just like a citrus with like a seafood, especially.
You like a citrusy or salmon?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. Like the fact that you were going over what you put on the salmon, you didn't say lemon juice. I was like, that's a little weird.
Oh fuck!
use
That's
the
the
lemon juice.
problem. Is that I forgot to put the little tiny bit of
acid.
One real problem is I forgot to put the little tiny bit of butter on
Also
top
the
of it when I was
tweet
cooking it.
Nice. Yeah, but you should have just like I did one where it was like I literally just took the salmon. I think you put like a little bit of oil on it, and you just put like 3 lemon slices and like
Oh yeah.
Like next to it
like
or
a
on it?
like a thing
On
of
it.
like parsley in there too or something.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
And then you do your wrap up.
Or it was dill. It was dill. It was lemon dill. That's right. Yeah.
Totally
Yeah,
understand.
then you close the foil, throw it in the oven,
But yeah,
in the grill or
but
whatever.
this was still pretty good. Pretty solid. Salmon was cooked through. I think it fell apart. It's hard to undercook salmon. I feel
Oh,
like.
it fell apart because I literally broke it up so I could heat it up.
No, I know. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I'll sit here and give it an 80. I think it was good. You know, I don't know if I'm asking for the recipe, but I think if you brought it over and you were like, "Here's a meal prep," I'd be like, "Cool, this is good."
Cool.
Yep, Joe,
I'm probably the same
Wait.
line as you. What?
Owen, a score for your own food.
Oh, I like this a lot. I'm literally eating it for the rest of the week, so I'm gonna give it like an 86.
Okay.
Once again, actually give me an 84. I think I could have. Once again, I don't think the salmon wasn't seasoned enough the way I wanted it to be. I was a little bit worried about over seasoning it, but I will not have that worry again. I'm gonna dash that bitch with seasoning next time.
That's fair.
Because I think when I was cooking it, I kind of misremembered that, similar to burgers, when you cook salmon, it kind of boils off.
You forgot that you weren't on a helicopter in Afghanistan that got shot down.
What?
What?
So fucking
Is there a reference I'm missing here?
It is. It was it Anderson Cooper? It's some like NBC reporter was like, yeah, I was on a helicopter that like got shot down, and then people were like, hey, no, you weren't, and then he was like, oh, sorry, I misremembered. I was like, what?
Oh, weird.
Oh yeah, wait, I know what you're talking about now. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Score for your own food, easy, 100. It's simple. We killed the Batman. Joe?
I'm in right line with you, Truman. I'm going to give it an 80.
We're in lockstep.
I 100% agree. A little bit of lemon juice on the salmon. I like your spices. The lemon juice would have lightened it up a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Not that I would have changed what you did, but I'm always a fan of the soy sauce with some brown sugar in it. Like for the Brussels sprouts, and then that also falls in line with Vincent.
Yeah,
like
it'll help-
it'll
like a
help
little bit of
char it a
saucy
little
with
faster.
things.
You help it caramelize, yeah.
Caramelize, a little bit of char, and then you also just have a little bit of extra sauce there for it.
I will say for Health Month, probably best you didn't go with the brown sugar.
Yes, obviously.
Like just a touch.
But yeah, but like you can sacrifice some calories for the sake of the flavor,
Yeah.
Right. We don't need to sacrifice flavor for
Yeah, but
calories,
yeah,
because then
so-
you'll stop eating the healthy food.
Yeah.
To summarize,
Well,
real quick though,
in a
the,
way.
the,
You
the
should
thing that
sacrifice
actually
some
took the
calories for
longest,
taste. Sorry, hold on.
the thing that actually
Pick
took
your
the longest
battles.
of this was cutting the Brussels sprouts. So this took me around,
Yeah.
I'd say half an hour to 45 minutes.
That is my also biggest gripe with Brussels sprouts. Like, why can't I not buy pre-sliced Brussels sprouts, please, for the love of God?
Yeah, so yeah, you have to cut the ends of them off because they're like little tiny mini cabbages.
Yeah.
That took
But,
me the
yeah, so-
longest, too.
so
Like, chopping vegetables.
Cut those off and then cutting the Brussels sprouts in half. The salmon, like, what I really should have done now that I've made the amount that I did is next time I'll season my salmon, get that going, and then start a timer, and put my salmon on either in the grill or in the oven and start cutting my veggies then, so I have no wasted time. But
Fair enough.
Yeah, I cut my veggies first to get them ready to go in the pot. Well, not the pot, but
pan.
the cooking pan. And
The wok.
yes, a wok would have been. I don't have a wok, but it was like a wok type pan.
I keep finding myself. I'm like, it wouldn't happen often, but when I do need a wok, damn, do I need a wok?
Right. Yeah, a wok would have been perfect. I had like a steep edged pan.
I mean, I every now and then I too need to go stretch my legs a little bit, just nice and calm.
But yeah, so
Walk.
basically veggies took the longest, and I need more seasoning. But yeah, it's like I said, I do not cook. Anybody can make this. It's really easy.
Every now and then you break into a jog,
Sorry, I'm reading Discord messages from Tanner. He sends me interesting stuff. There you go. Fair enough. Well,
Can't say that on stream.
I could say that on stream. What?
I was running a bit, Truman.
Oh, fair enough. There are some things that he sent me that you cannot watch on stream. I've seen some of the grossest stuff of my life sent by Tanner.
from that man.
Oh yeah,
In Discord.
legitimately the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. All right. That being said,
So I was thinking about my Rule 34 joke earlier, right? And I was thinking you could easily do it with like the Mario speedrunning. It's like, yeah, it only the bus stop rule because it only goes in frames of 34. If you want to learn more, look up Mario Rule 34.
that's fair.
Would be a lot better.
All right. That being said, we need to get out of here. This episode's already ran just a little long, about an hour and a half. It'll be nice.
Schlong.
We'd like to thank you for coming here. Twitter.com/disasteropen if you guys want to follow us there. !disaster in the fuck, she needs to get off that actually. Can you?
She's on like the one.
She found
Somebody
the
go.
one.
Somebody go say something to the cat. !disaster in the Twitch chat if you guys want to follow us on all of our socials and things. YouTube videos. It's going to be releasing on the oh my god, that's a big meow on the STM network. It'll be released on STM network. Grub Buds releases on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Dom That's True releases on Wednesdays. All these things release also on Spotify and iTunes those same days.
Wow.
She's so mad at dude. She's so mad at Joe. She's staring at him.
But if you follow any of us on Twitter, we generally retweet. Actually, no, I don't. I think I'm the only one who retweets it typically. But you guys could follow us. Do you retweet these?
I give him a like.
You could
When you
retweet
message
it.
us and tell us to, I do.
Who follows me?
Who cares? Who follows me? No one.
Significantly
Don't
more
you have
than
like
follows me.
700 followers, dude?
Don't short me. Pleb. I have 852. Not that anybody's
Not that
counting.
he counted.
I just broke 100 like a week ago, so.
Congrats. You did it. All right. That being said, follow us on all those things. We do post all these things. Next week.
The finale.
No.
Nope.
Is it not?
Still two
fuck.
more weeks. Fuck, what did we add?
Smoothie maybe.
Protein shakes?
Maybe protein shakes. Maybe we talked maybe healthy alcohol drinks.
Say it's gonna be liquid.
Yeah.
Next
We're
week
going to
is
be drinking
liquid.
something. Tune in. Look, you got to follow us on Twitter or Twitch or tune in next week to find out what we're going to be drinking. That's the deal. You show up here, we will drink something. That is the rules.
Every other week we drink something. We do our best.
Yes. I don't know. Is that all the plugs? I feel like I don't know if I said everything.
OD socials if you want to follow me on Twitch twice.
Yes. !OD socials of all. Vincent on Twitch twice. Yeah. Oh, and we were almost gonna give Owen a round of applause for the clean sweep, but he got the trivia question wrong on the first one. I really thought, but he did nail.
Yeah,
he
imagine coming in, clean sweeping, and winning the competition.
I know.
Everything's coming up, Owen, baby.
It would have been crazy, but he couldn't clean sweep.
My bad, guys.
I would say he's not a closer, but he actually wasn't an opener, as it turns out.
Still no bitches.
Somebody who's bold with Owen. Not exactly a closer either.
Shut up.
We'll throw that story on Dom. That's true. Stay tuned in. We start always around 9 p.m. on Monday nights live on twitch.tv/Steam Machine. Thank God you slammed that into the dish right before we went on.
Yeah, I was thinking
What
that
would
too.
we have done without you knocking rice off your spoon into the dish? What would we have done otherwise? Oh, you're gonna throat something, ain't you?
Well, no, I was just trying to figure out.
I don't know why I
if
said it
mine
like
was
that.
from-
That came off more. I don't. You know
You
what?
were a little too excited about it.
Yeah, I was. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Everybody, what a mess.
he's
as
gonna throw
always,
something. Oh.
as always, what a mess. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys next
What a
week.
disaster.
An open disaster, if you will. Peace.
We've had enough. enough of this nonsense.